Hi, my name is Oktay. Welcome to today's video about the Munich metro line U6. That's the Garching line. Garching is a small town north of Munich, about a 15-kilometer distance. Munich is the third biggest city in Germany with a population of 1.5 million people. It is the capital of the state of Bavaria. This is a picture of the newest generation of the metros. That's the C1 series, the line U6. And this is a map of Munich's metro system. You can see there are 3 pairs of lines, plus these dotted temporary lines. And U6 makes a pair with the orange line U3. These two were the first lines in Munich. They were opened in 1972. And they were numbered after the tram lines 3 and 6 they replaced. This line starts outside of Munich in the small town of Garching at Garching Forschungszentrum, which means Garching Campus, and goes to the inner city, then to the southwest, and ends at Klinikum Großhadern, which is today's terminus of this line. The length is 27 kilometers, and this line has 26 stations. Normal frequency is 10 minutes, but during the day, in the inner section, there's a 5-minute. This is a nice aerial view of the small town of Garching, which is located 50 kilometers north of Munich. It has a population of 17,300 people. This is a picture of the campus Garching, which is located in the north of Garching. That's the location of the Technische Universität. And several research facilities are also located there. This is a picture of the northern terminus of this line U6 at Garching Forschungszentrum at the campus. This station was opened in 2006. This is a picture of the middle platform. This is where the metro comes out of the tunnel. At Garching Forschungszentrum, you can see the model C1. This is the interior of the C series. You can see it is nicely built, it's very comfortable, and it's easy to clean. This is a nice fountain. It's called Schwanenbrunnen, which means Swan's Fountain, in the center of the small town of Garching. This is the station Garching in the center of the small town, and it has 2 separated platforms for each direction. This is the third station in the small town of Garching. This is on the south. That's the station Garching Hochbrück. At the right side, that's the west of the station. There's a bus terminal right next to this platform. And there are several bus lines which connect the small towns around Garching to this station, Garching Hochbrück. This is the next station, Fröttmanning. It is near the stadium of the FC Bayern München soccer club, which is the most valuable sports club in Germany. You can see here it's a beautiful tent roof, and it's big platforms. In this picture, you can see the wide platforms that are necessary because of sometimes the station is highly frequented. This is a picture of the technical base, which is located in Fröttmanning. And you can see this is the first generation of trains, that's the A series. And this is the newest generation, that's the C series. This is another picture of the C1 train station of Fröttmanning. This is the station Kieferngarten, and there's a picture of the first generation A series of trains. It has 6 cars. This station was opened in 1971. And this is the next station, Freimann. This train is again the Series A. This is a picture of the B series trains. They came in the 80s. They are an evolution of the first generation A series. And this train has something special, and that's this Integra bogie. This is a special kind of bogie. And this is a picture of this bogie, Integra. It is a axle-mounted gearless electric drive in an inboard bogie. Its mass is 5.6 tons. This is a picture of the newest generation C2 series at the station Studentenstadt. The C2 series has LED displays, different lights, and LED stripes at the door. This is the first station in the tunnel. That's the station Alte Heide, and you can see the old design from the 70s. This is the next station, Nordfriedhof. It's one of few stations with side platforms. This is the station Dietlindenstraße. And that's the station Münchner Freiheit, where the blue line U6 meets the orange line U3. The U6 trains are in the middle two platforms, and the outer two platforms are for the orange line U3. This is a transit station to several bus lines and to the tram line 23. This is a picture of the C1 series on the line U3 at Münchner Freiheit. This is a picture of the A series on the same line U3 at the station Münchner Freiheit. This is the series A in the inner track at the station Münchner Freiheit on the line U6. This is a nice picture of a Christmas market at the Münchner Freiheit station. This is the next station, Giseler Straße. Right now, the station is in a renovation. This is the station Universität. That's the location of the University Ludwig-Maximilians Universität. And at the left, you can see traditional Bavarian outfit that's called Tracht. That's leather pants and leather shoes and big socks for the gentlemen, and the ladies wear these dresses. They're called Dirndl. This is the station Odeonsplatz. It's a transit station to the other pair of lines U4 and U5. This is the platform of the other pair of lines U4 and U5. These two lines have separated platforms for each direction. This is a nice picture of horse carriage during the Oktoberfest, which starts at mid-September and is 16 days. Oktoberfest is a 16-day festival. That's the most famous event in Munich. And this is some mosaic art of the artist Karl Knappe, the station Odeonsplatz. A picture of the inner city, of the city center at Marienplatz. This is a train on the line U6 at the station Marienplatz. The inner section of this line has all-day 5 minutes frequency. This is another picture of the station, Marienplatz. This is a transit station to the other system of trains. That's the S-Bahn, which is a commuter train lines. This is a picture of this other train system, S-Bahn. The S-Bahn system connects almost all small towns around Munich directly to the inner city. It goes up to 35 kilometers out of the city. This is a picture of the future structure of the Munich S-Bahn system. This is today's inner city section at the bottom. And this upper section is right now in construction. It will have 3 new stations at the central station here, in the inner city center at Marienhof, and Munich East Ostbahnhof. There will be a 3rd tunnel station. And this will be a big advantage because it will give the system more reliability, more capacity, and the system now can be extended to more towns that are further away. And 4 new express lines, these are the dotted lines, will be opened, and probably this will be completed at around the year 2037. This is an interesting picture of the construction site at of the future station Marienhof in the city center. And this is the next station, Sendinger Tor. It is a transit station to the metro lines U1 and U2, and to tram lines and bus lines. This is the station of the other pair of lines, U1 and U2, at the Sendinger Tor. Right now, the station is renovated, and also the platforms are extended. This is the next station in the inner city. That's Station Goetheplatz. It is located near the Theresienwiese. That's the location of the Oktoberfest. This is the next station, Poccistraße. And this is the station Implerstraße, where the lines U3 and U6 go separate ways. The orange line U3 goes further to the south, and the blue line U6 goes to the west. This is station Harras. It is again a station of an old design. The transit station to the S-Bahn line S7 and to the regional train lines RB 55, 56, and 57. This is a picture of this train line. These are 3 units that are combined in one train. It's a diesel train because this section is this line has a section that is not electrified. And on its way to the south, this 3 units are separated and go to 3 different locations, and on the way back they are reconnected. This is one of the stations of the line RB55. That's Schliersee. It's a very beautiful lake. Takes about 1.5 to 2 hours to walk around this lake. This is another location of terminus of the line RB57 at Tegernsee. See means lake. And this is a picture of the Tegernsee. It's a much bigger lake, and it's a nice aerial image. This is the next station, Partnachplatz. It was opened in 1983, and you can see the style of the 80s. It was built for durability, and its design is nice with different colors. This is the next station, West Park. It is the same style. This is a picture of the West Park. This is the station Holzapfelkreuz. It was named after the area Holzapfel, and this area Holzapfel was named after a family of hunters. This is the next station. It's Hardaner Stern. It has a gold design. This is the station Großhadern. It is a very beautiful station. It has a design like a mine. And this is today's terminus of this line U6 at Klinikum Großhadern. That's the location of the biggest hospital in Munich. This is a picture of the hospital, Klinikum Großhadern. And this is a aerial image of the small town Martinsried further to the west. And this blue line is right now there's an extension in construction, and this construction will be completed in 2027. And this line will get one more station at Martinsried. This is a nice picture of the accelerator Wendelstein 2B. It was built in 1971 by the Institute of Plasma Physics in Garching. The stellarator is one of the concepts to make a nuclear fusion work. Today there are newer generations of this stellarator. And this is a nice art of artist Otto Bayer at the station Garching Forschungszentrum campus. It is called Pythagoras sculpture. That was today's video about the blue line U6 of the Metro Munich. That's the Garching line. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.